What does that even mean? Alright, let's play the first Ace Attorney. 2 years with a PC and still discovers new shit? Bro, hey, listen, okay? Sometimes if it doesn't bother me, I just find my own solutions. Alright? I'm always open to discover new things, alright? But I never discover new things by myself. Alright, for full disclosure first, I watched the anime first. I have watched the anime first, so I know most of the storyline cases, but I think the anime only covers the first and second game. I think. And it doesn't cover all the cases either. Oh wait, hold on. This is going automatic. Wait, hold on. I can't voice act. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, oh boy, am I nervous. Right. Also, I cannot do girl voices, so you're gonna have to stick with it. Hi, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because oh wait, there's still Phoenix. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Oh, a favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons why I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. Alright, this is what I mean that I'm a starter, alright? Like, this sentence I cannot get out. Like, because it starts with I. If a sentence starts with I just cannot get it out. So this is what I mean, Ender, when I said that I'm a starter, okay? Alright, but I can do this, Oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. Alright, come on. And I want... I cannot do this. I want to help him out in any way I can. There we go. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, okay. There we go. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. I'm gonna be real, I can't stand the visual novels. Well, Ace Attorney, it's a puzzle visual novel, alright? But it's a visual novel in disguise. Also, my eyes are always closed because I'm looking down. Hold on. Let me fix that on VTube Studio. Because when I look down, my eyes will close. So let me calibrate that. There we go. Is this the equivalent of a cat meowing all night? I guess. Basically. Alright. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Oh yeah, okay. Larry Butts. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When someone smells, it's always the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has very terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one. Oh, that and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm about to do. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and considerately. Please state the name of the defendant of this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case and report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot! I'm drawing up total blank here. Phoenix! Are you seriously sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming in. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court's record. Just press tab. Just press the tab key to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. Begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Okay, so I'm supposed to press tab, right? Oh, why is it so slow in loading? Okay. Okay. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Alright, so her name is basically Cindy. Oh wait, I pressed R for profile? Oh, okay, so, alright, so she's called Cindy Stone, age 22. Victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Mia Fey, age 27. Chief attorney at Fey & Co. My boss and very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, age 23. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Alright, so Cindy Stone is her name. Alright, so you got the evidence and then the profiles for each person that you are, you know, taking. This POV is inverted. This Mia sure looks like a mommy. Well, she is 27. Is 27 really MILF territory, though? Alright. Oh, backspace. Okay. So it's Cinder Block? Alright, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of her death? She died because she was... Sorry, mother came in again. Alright. She died because she was... okay, so tab again. Oh yeah, blunt to the face. We saw it on the cutscene as well, so... Hit blunt with an object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, Mr. Payne, your prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry Butts gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were together, great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see that kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Wait to see what happens. Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick! What you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met... Wait, hold on. It's too fast, what the fuck? Alright, I couldn't read that. Alright, I gotta... Oh wait, I can go to options. Okay, there we go. Let's... I have text skip off. But for some reason, it's still like... You can adjust text skip by if you hold BS to skip text. Backspace. Alright, so I have text skip off, but apparently some of them still like loads too fast. A cheating hoe. She-dog. Well, she-dog is bitch. Alright? Like, literally. You know, like, perra? That's literally bitch. Like, she did technically call her a bitch. So, you know, didn't call her a whore, but he did call her a bitch. Alright, so let's just save it like that. I didn't want anything to skip, but I guess some text do skip, so let's just save it. Okay. I guess I'm saving the game. Alright. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop him from answering. Well, isn't honesty the best policy, right? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court! Order! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. But bitch is not the same, or is it? It's kind of the same, right? Mr. saw it. Oh wait, Mr. saw it. You sell newspaper subscription. Is it correct? Oh yes. Newspaper, yes. Mr. Side, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park, found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Mary, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawitz used was one of those. Your Honor? I have a report of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stones's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You expose the lies in the testimony and the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing in the apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, a phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Alright, I think this is where I press charge, I think. 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Does that seem strange to you? Present some evidence and contradict him. Okay, so I'm supposed to tab and then present the blackout. Oh yeah, because the blackout was at 6 p.m. Objection! The evidence is clearly revealed that the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts before making accusations. I don't think that won me over any points with that judge. Wait, what the hell? What do you mean? He says that the time was 1 p.m., but the blackout was 6 p.m. Oh! Oh yeah, he couldn't go to a public phone because there was the blackout. Okay. There we go. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer in the nearby apartment. Ah, right. What time did you call again? Okay, so I'm supposed to go back, right? Hold on. Yeah. I'm pretty sure here, and then I do the blackout record, right?
Objection!
Okay. Alright, so we did something good. Alright. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection overruled. Okay, I don't understand now. Try to think before you make accusations. But I don't get it. The public phone, there was a blackout. Alright, so he's going door to door. I thought he might be in a hurry because he left the door half open. Again, it was strange he looked inside. And he saw her lying there, woman dead. What? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Oh, is it because... Wait. Dude said he didn't go to her house and later used the house phone. Oh! I mean, yeah, but what do I press it with? I don't have any evidence that would, like, work here. Gotta still... Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It doesn't. Objection overruled. Okay, I'm gonna lose this. Like, I get what you're saying, right? But I don't have any evidence. Like, I need to use the evidence that are shown here in order to press the accusation. Like, what am I missing here? That's all I have. And what am I supposed to press? The passport? Use Q? Maybe, let me see. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Oh, okay. I think I'm understanding the mechanics now. Okay. What happened next? Wait, but there was a clear contradiction there. He said yes and then no. Like, what more proof do I need? Okay, maybe I don't understand the mechanics. Thought to call the police immediately. Oh, because her death was at 4 p.m.? Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to... the autopsy, I think. Because he said it was 1 p.m., but the murder was at 4. Maybe? Yeah, because the murder was at 4, but he says that he found her at 1 p.m. Okay, I think I know. I think I know now. I was onto something, but I accidentally did for the blackout instead. There we go.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, another testimony. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, I already know where he fucked up, right? He said television, right? The contradiction is that there was a blackout, which is why he couldn't use the phone inside the house. Yeah. All right. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. All right, this one's easy. This one is easy, right? You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay, this one, easy. Easy. Alright. From the body, heard the time. There was a voice saying it. Probably coming from the television. Alright, press. No, wait, not press. I already know what I wanted. Alright, but... Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no. I guess it must have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television, right? I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. There was a voice. Alright, coming from the television. And blackout.
Objection!
Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this recovery proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear your accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And that, you seem rather... And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony one more, please. Alright, witness testimony. Alright, so what's his news story? Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the weapon. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright, cross-examination. Actually, I didn't hear. Okay, so... Alright, so let's see. You saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. It's what I saw. Alright, so... How do we know that the murder weapon was a clock, right? Hold it! The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that we used as a weapon. That's what I just did. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of the testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Okay. So I'm supposed to press charges with this. I'm guessing maybe show off the weapon? If that's the case. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Hey, yo, what's up, Master? How you been? Playing some Ace Attorney for the first time. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Pei? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. Ah, shit, I never played, but I know it's engaging and funny. Yeah, that's why I played it. I fucking love Phoenix Wright as a character, because I watched the anime, right? I've watched the anime, so I know most of the plot lines, but I've heard that the anime doesn't cover all of the trials, and also I think the anime only covers maybe season 1 and I think season 2. I mean, the anime only covers the first game and the second game, but this is the trilogy, so it's 1, 2, and 3. So, but this is only the tutorial right now. So yeah, I'm just like scratching the surface right now. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? I'm guessing I should say yes or no. Oh yeah, the anime I think it's pretty good. Apparently a lot of Ace Attorney fans didn't like the anime, but I personally liked it. The animation could have been better. It is stiff in a lot of places, but it's just like, you know, it's not like made by a big anime production, but I did enjoy it fairly well. And this is coming from someone who has never played the games prior to watching the anime, so I don't know. You know. Alright, what do I answer here? Like, the testimony is correct, right? So I just answer no? I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right. Are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like the clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock, just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It wasn't his testimony. Hey, you're right. Is something the matter? Does the defendant have anything to add? Yeah, yes, I do. Fans always gonna hate on an adaptation for no reason, for one reason or another. Maybe warranted in some ways, but still. Well, I mean, that's something that I cannot talk about because, you know, I never play the games, right? For me, at least personally, as a standalone anime, I thought it was pretty good. It's very enjoyable. I really recommend it if Ace Attorney as a series interests you in any way, shape, or form, which it did for me, and I liked it. Though, keep in mind, if you plan on ever playing the games, the anime does cover, you know, a shit ton of spoilers, since they're all canon. At least the major, they cover the major trial. Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testifies that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. Or went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court! Order! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was blurred. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Gah! Shut up! Yeah, I hate you! It was him! I tell you, it was him! He killed her! And he should burn! Give him death! Order in the court! Order, I say! Your Honor? A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Side heard was definitely this clock. A fact which I cleared if you simply examine the clock's batteries, as the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Alright, what do we do here? Say that they Dark Souls some of the best characters. I never got into it, but I could watch the anime and maybe play one of the newer games one day in the future. They're the best characters. Cool. I can look around for a bit more. Music is dope. Oh yeah, the fucking Ace Attorney music is pretty tight. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Effect, which is clear if you simply. Alright, so basically I forgot what happened. Alright, just think, right? Examine the clock's battery. Try sounding the clock. I think if we just sound the clock. Let's sound the clock. Now. Let's sound the clock. Now. Oh wait, okay. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Oh, that certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between the Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While I may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have a case! Right! How am I going to prove that? Damn it! So close! Right? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examinations of Mr. Frank Saw It. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are old slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It! Also keep up the voice acting. I try. Now that I got a good microphone, maybe I can the reason I started playing this game, even though I don't necessarily like light novels, because, you know, it gives me like an excuse to practice my voice acting. Alright. Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder? Nobody can prove that. Oh, well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason. You'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Okay, I actually do know. It's because we have her passport. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright? You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this out now. Let's see you pull this one out. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport. Because she was in Paris. Paris, France. Oh. Take that! Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hasn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard there was when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Science? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Now, hold on. There we go. Not guilty. Yay! Hip, 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 hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sard was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Side let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Side grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her dead. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. That's not bullshit blazing. Phew. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been in trial, and on such a satisfying note, I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Oh, my life is over! Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. You can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Bruh. The puns in this game. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this club for her. I made one of her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Did you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Oh yeah, because she kept the thinker stasher. Take that! It's out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her. She took it with her when she traveled. But whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? Pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it as you will. Make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right was right. Alright, wait, hold on. Let me read the comments real quick. If the words revive me... I need a new world order. Wait, hold on. These are latest to Guilty Gear, but I don't think these are correct. Is that is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words... No, it's if the words killed me. Oh, wait, I mean, I guess it's like... You making jokes. We don't know the stink of the game. Alright. My man was getting cucked. Oh, man. Not my boy, Larry. Right? Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. You never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? The auto moderator is gone. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me I didn't know it then. But that clock is soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end.